Did you know that the weapons of your warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds? That's the language that I need to get inside of me. I need to understand that as I move through this journey in which the Lord has called me on, that the weapons that he has given me for success, they're not worldly weapons. No, these are things that he has constructed that are guaranteed to work. And you can say, how are they guaranteed to work? Because God created it all. Yeah. Yeah, when we read the book of Genesis, he created everything with a spoken word. Yeah. So everything we need, we can get out of his word to be successful. And you need to meditate on today. This is what I want you to have turning in your head. The weapons of my warfare are not carnal, meaning that the things that are in outright resistance. Because when we're talking war, we're not talking about things that just a speed bump in the road. We're talking about things that are in resistance, things that are in outright resistance to my progression in the faith and my development to understand the purpose that God has created and called me to. Yeah, I'm going to need spiritual weapons in order to be successful. And we're going to talk about one here today. In Ephesians 6:12, we need to understand this, that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against powers, against principalities, against rulers of darkness and spiritual wickedness in high places. Now that we have identified the adversary, then it's up to us. Let me let you know this. The choice of where you put the crosshairs of the weapons that God has given you are up to you. Once he has told you, you wrestle not against flesh and blood, then it's up to you to be able to identify that whatever's coming against me, in whatever kind of package that it's in, I've got to take off the flesh and blood and let my words be projectiles at the spirit of what is being presented to me, not the flesh and blood. So he says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against powers, against principalities, against rulers of darkness, against spiritual wickedness in high places. This is why the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. They're mighty through God, through the pulling down of strongholds. Yeah. Absorb that. Take that into your system, knowing that, watch this, in Hebrews 4:12. For the word of God, listen, this is one of the many weapons that he's given us. But we're going to take today's weapon, because this is what we've been meditating upon all week. We've been talking about the word changing us. Hey, the word of God is a weapon. It tells us in Hebrews 4:12, for the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and is a discerner of the intents of the heart. Listen to me. What I need initially to be successful on the journey that God has given me to travel, I have to have the word of God. This is what it's all about. This is what everything is built on. This is the foundation. It is the word. So I want to encourage you today, get into that word. Speak over you what God says about you. Find in the word that fits your situations. You heard me mention the Gideon's Bible a few days ago. Yeah. Inside of the Gideon's Bible, that little green Bible that you see, the little small one that fits in your pocket, is some subject matters. These are for those that are not quite skilled in the word yet. There's some subject matters that give you the location of scriptures that combat these subject matters. Like you may be facing anxiety today. There's scriptures for anxiety. You may be facing some dilemma today at work that's going to cause confusion. There's scriptures for confusion. There's little scriptures in there that you can speak inside of you. Say, Lord, according to your word, be it unto me. You read this word. You say this word. Remember, you have to say. You got to speak it. You got to say it. It's the audible word that creates. Yeah. Find out what God says about you and watch God initiate the battles on your behalf. Watch this. Working through you. This is the kind of God you serve. This is the kind of movement that's taking place, and he wants you to be a part of it. Hey, continue to tune in to this daily. We're going to get our stride going on daily. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God, through the pulling down of strongholds. Hey, have a blessed and wonderful day. Get ready. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Be blessed.